You're getting right to the heart of one of the questions that a candidate I'm working with asked me point blank. So, what does the recurring revenue model look like? Is this a membership model? How do you predict the recurring nature of it? And I came up with an answer for him, but you tell me. There's not only the financial standpoint of recurring
Mhm.
revenue, but then how has GoGlow impacted the frequency of that recurrence?
Yeah, absolutely. So it is a membership model, and the membership model is relatively new. Um, when we started franchising, we realized that this element was something that we could, sink our teeth into from an operations perspective, but it was deeply wanted by our customers. So we started offering memberships, around the same time that we started launching into franchising. And what we found is there are two types of clients: the type that want to come and make this part of their regular beauty routine. And that's about 50% of the people. The other 50% come to us 5, 6, or 7 times a year based on events or happenings. There is a little bit of, seasonality, but we like to call it peak season for us. We're about ready to head into that right now, which is everything from Valentine's Day to spring break to prom and graduation. We know that
Mm.
happens every year. And I would say the appetite for spray tanning now, rather than a tanning bed, has never been more prominent, especially with young teens when it comes to proms and graduations. So that is an absolute home run for us. But beyond that, the business doesn't just flatline the rest of the year. It really does come back to people wanting to put this into their beauty routine. So we have two types of memberships. They can come once a year, or sorry, once a month or twice a month. And with that, they get certain perks and discounts. And that membership is just recurring for their booking to come in for their Go Glow. So every 2 weeks, you can come in for your Go Glow, or once a month. And we've found that there really is an appetite for that, and we just have to introduce it as part of an overall, beauty regimen, not just for special events or occasions.
I would think that the frequency for people returning for a Go Glow would be more frequent because it's a much more appealing experience.
Mm-hmm.
But that's interesting. So you offer it once a month or twice a month. It's not like me with a haircut. I still go to Great Clips. I've got their membership card now. I
Yeah.
loaded it up with $200 or whatever, 20 haircuts or something like that. So they
Mm-hmm.
have my money, and it's incumbent on me to go back. And I
Yes.
know depending on who cuts my hair, I'm going to go back 6 weeks. I might go back 8 weeks. Can your membership model adapt to that change up in frequency, or is there a reason why the 2 weeks or once a month really makes
You
more
could
sense?
Yeah, you could do more than 2 weeks. You can come to GoGlow more than 2 weeks. We found that to be kind of a sweet spot right now.
Okay.
But we have experimented with kind of like a paid in full package at the end of last year where you could, pay in advance and get as many credits as you wanted to use throughout 2025. And I'm really curious to see how the usage is on that compared to people that are just paying on a monthly basis, because there is definitely the set it and forget it, which is what you're talking about at Gray Clips, where, you're going to go there no matter what. You're committed to the brand, you're committed to your stylist, but your frequency of exactly when you come might change. So that's kind of the reason for that pay in full package. And we just introduced that in December.